Hi everyone, it's Simon here and it's Tuesday the 15th of May. Thanks again for watching. As always, the sites get free of charge by the adverts that you see around the screen, by you visiting the site. Now if you see an advert you like, use our website, click on it, go through to the advertiser. It's that generates revenue for us and it keeps the site free of charge. Don't just click on the advert because they're there, of course, click on it because you're interested in what it's actually selling. We don't want to fall foul of any regulations at all, do we? But anyway, thanks again for visiting. And as I'm typing, we've just been through the most horrendous hail shower here in Wombourne. And it's a showery day really across many parts of the country. You can see it here. This is the chart from Weather Online for 3 o'clock this morning. We've got an area of low pressure out here in the North Sea with a northwesterly flow blowing through the country. These lines here are the isobars joining lines of equal pressure. Also, you see here that we've got areas of showers, and as I knock on through the sequence, you'll notice that those showers continue into this afternoon, tending to become focused down these eastern coast, but western areas largely will become drier. Now, watch this area of high pressure that's here to the southwest of Ireland. That's going to become quite important. We've got this cold northwesterly flow. Combine that with this area of high pressure, which will bring clear skies overnight, and that brings us a problem with frosts. If frost is of concern to you, then I think there is going to be one over the next couple of nights. This is the forecast of minimum temperatures for tonight into Wednesday morning. You see how it's focusing a frost here across northern parts of England, southern Scotland, but look, we've got zeros and ones across a large part of the Midlands and southern England, so I think this is going to be a problem tonight, and also a problem probably tomorrow night as well. Through tomorrow, so we'll find a dry day, high pressure control, a lovely day in fact, lots of sunshine around. A front with low pressure here to the northwest of Ireland is going to be bringing some outbreaks of rain to Northern Ireland and Western Scotland later, but for most of us it looks like it should be a fine and a dry day. Overnight, that cloud and rain slips its way eastwards through Scotland and Ireland into Thursday morning, but look, most of us are going to be staying dry and also clear, and that means that we are going to be in for another cold night. So I think for Thursday morning, this is the temperatures by daybreak on Thursday morning, and you can see how widespread that frost is across northern and eastern areas. Temperatures -1s, -2s in many areas, and I think although you can see here 2s and 3s through the Midlands and southern England, wouldn't surprise me if we didn't see a touch of ground frost, perhaps even a touch of air frost in these places too. A little bit hit and miss as to exactly where the cloud is, but it looks as if it is going to be staying pretty cool. And that really then sets us up for the coming days, because as we go through the sequence here, notice the area of low pressure developing across France, outbreaks of rain developing through Scotland, northern England and also Ireland through Thursday, and then as we get in towards Friday, so we find that low well in control. I think becoming quite mild across southern parts of the country, or at least temperatures nearer normal, which is warmer than what we've had recently, but rain look getting stuck across Scotland, northern England and Ireland. Could be some quite significant totals of rain across northern parts of England, southern Scotland and Ireland in the coming days. And as I run the sequence through, you'll notice how that area of low pressure that gets stuck across southern parts of the country through the weekend. High pressure up to the north, so best of conditions northern and central parts of Scotland where it should be dry, but through England, Wales and also Ireland we've got rain or we've got showers. Although I think southern coast of England and the eastern coast of England through East Anglia probably faring better and probably staying generally dry, but elsewhere I think rain or some showers forming. And then into next week, where we stay with this northeasterly flow. Look, areas of rain just coming around the area of low pressure, affecting eastern coast at times and slipping south through the Midlands, and really just becoming stuck, look, through southern parts of Ireland, somewhere across North Wales and northern England. Not too sure on exactly where this area will be at the moment, but the overall theme is of this low towards the south across Europe. Look how unsettled it is there, and high pressure to the north of Scotland, bringing dry conditions there. And in fact, if we take a look at the model as it sees things developing, go on to the weatherweb.net page, click on weather charts, and then come down to the GFS operational and just have a look at the total amount of rainfall here in Europe over the coming days. This shows it quite nicely. Look, if I just show the chart, the last chart, which takes us through to there we are, midnight on the 23rd. So this is taking us through to midnight on Wednesday the 23rd, so that's Tuesday into Wednesday the 23rd. And look at the focus here of the rainfall across northern parts of Wales, northern England, northern parts of Ireland. Look, drier across the far south of England, drier across northern Scotland, but just look at Europe here. Much of Central Europe staying very, very unsettled, and some unsettled conditions going into the Mediterranean as well. So we're not on our own with this, but just look how dry it is across the northern parts of Scotland. What about the Longrange? Well, I've been looking at the CFS over the last few hours, and this is handling things quite well now, I think, as we get into the end of the month. This is the forecast from from member 4 of the model, which is the latest one, and this is the week ending the 28th of May, and look, we still stay unsettled. High pressure to the north, keeping things dry across northern parts of Scotland. Taking us into week 3, so this is ending the 4th of June. Of course, this is the start of Spring Bank Holiday Week, and look, it keeps most places fairly unsettled through to the end of the month, but then a change starting to take place. For that week from Spring Bank, it's trying to build high pressure in, and it's trying to make things dry, look, across much of the country with high pressure building in, and then it tries to keep that dry weather across us into the that's the chart that I want. That's the chart that I want. Into the middle of June too. Look, it tries to keep Wales and most of England dry then too, although rain affecting northern and western Scotland as well as northern and western Ireland. And then looking towards the final weeks of June, well, the high builds back in, look, and brings dry weather through into the end of June. So it could be that we go into a spell of dry weather now. Now, this is backed up by a couple of other models as well, although I've got to say confidence probably only low to moderate at the moment. But these hints of hinting at a drier June, I'm going to try and build some evidence on that over the next few days for you to show you. But looking as if dry weather does develop during June. Of course, things could change, but it looks as if it becomes drier. Incidentally, temperatures look as if they're holding around about normal. If I just show you the temperature profile, this is the predicted temperature profile from the CFS model. You can see how the daytime temperatures, which are these red peaks here, are holding around about normal. They're holding and building to around about 19 to 21 degrees typically. So no signs of real hot weather coming in with that dry and sunny weather, probably because it's on a north or northeasterly wind, but certainly it looks as if we should find temperatures getting up to near normal for the time of year. So that's it for now. I'll keep you updated obviously through the day and through tomorrow, but thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining.